Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Modular Design Centers AEC, we would like to thank you for taking some time out of your busy day to join us for our What's New in Revit 2021 Architecture webinar. My name is Brooke LaRue, and I am the Key Account Manager within the Architecture and Interior Design industry for Modular AEC. With me today, I have my colleague Ahmed Kasim, who is an application engineer within the architecture industry, and will be presenting the amazing new features of Revit shown here today. We encourage you to share your feedback with us after the webinar, where a short survey will pop up. We will also be giving away a free online Revit core competency workshop, which will be selected from a few of the completed surveys. You can find more information about these online workshops by following the link shared in the chat. We will also be hosting many other webinars this week on the new features of the Autodesk 2021 software. If you would like to see the dates and times of these, please kindly follow the link shared in the chat. Over to you, Ahmed.
Thank you very much, Brooke. Good day and welcome, everybody. I hope and trust that we are all keeping safe during this lockdown period. I am sure we all eagerly awaited to hear the President's address last night, and we hoped that this time around he actually gave us some useful information. It's always good to be a little lighthearted during these harsh times, and also to keep positive and look for the positives, like Revit 2021. So with regards to Revit 2021, there are numerous exciting changes, features, enhancements, improvements for all disciplines across the board, and I am pretty psyched about what it has in store for the architects. Now, there are features that have been added to the entire platform and then for the specific disciplines. I will be focusing on the features from the platform's overall new features that will suit us architects. And then we will delve into the architectural specific new features later. So let's begin. Revit 2021 enables a better experience for BIM 360 project navigation in the Revit home screen. So it is now actually easier to differentiate between recent files and cloud-hosted models. The list of projects is now searchable, making it easier to find the desired project. We have the Go to BIM 360 button, and I feel it's a handy shortcut to access the projects that are on BIM 360 directly. There are help links that are easily accessed from the bottom left portion of the screen. The Revit home experience has been significantly improved in Revit 2021 for projects hosted on BIM 360. Also, for Revit 2021, for BIM users who are getting started with Revit, the customized workspace is a user experience improvement that makes multiple discipline tools feel like purposely built. You can now create a user profile to allow Revit to provide a workspace suggestion tailored to your work discipline and job role. So this feature is the first step towards building a customized workspace for Revit users. One that I'm particularly excited about is the PDF and image linking. So we can link PDFs and images from local or cloud file locations. We're able to select multiple rows to reload or remove links. We convert links to imports as needed. There's the show button to actually find the PDF or image that you're looking for in a project. And if you look here, you'll notice that link and unload images and PDFs in project models locally and from the cloud. Easily keep this information updated while also not increasing file size. Or we can embed the image or PDF file for security or IP reasons. This feature improves sorting, adds size reporting. We can select all PDFs and images in the project and reload them in one go. We can also find and replace PDFs and images in any view, which is pretty cool, I feel. This adds the ability to convert links to imports and adds the show button to find a PDF or image in the model So utilize and manage images and PDFs much more easily in Revit 2021 with the new linking features. Next, row striping for schedules. This feature makes it easier to follow rows across larger schedules. I'm sure we can all agree. We're able to now select custom colors for alternating rows. It is easier to scan information on both schedule views and sheets. As you can see here, the stripe rows parameter within the schedule properties allows us to display alternating rows in contrasting colors, thus making it easier for us to read larger schedules. As you can see, both colors are user selectable for each schedule. When the stripe rows parameter is enabled, you also have the option to show striped rows on sheets. This parameter will display your selected row colors in sheet views as well. Awesome stuff. Revit 2021 has the new Enable in View column added to the filters tab of the visibility graphics dialog. With this, we can quickly disable a view filter without having to remove the filter from the view. Continue to view the elements that fit the criteria of the filter. The view filter is then enabled by default. That is cool. When a new view filter is applied to the view. So have a look here. In your filter tab, so view, we're going to go to visibility graphics, and in the filters tab of the visibility graphics dialog box, you will notice the new enable in view column. See how this gives us the ability to turn on or off the visibility of the view filter without having to remove that filter from the view. We can now quickly apply or remove view filter overrides to elements in a view. Tags. I'm pretty psyched about this one. We have the ability to control tag rotation behavior. Edit the tag in the family editor, enable the rotate with component parameter, and then we're good to go. So have a look at this. Previously, tags assigned to components in Revit did not rotate with the components. All right, but in Revit 2021, you now have full control over this behavior. So if we select the tag, and in the tag family, you now have the rotate with component parameter. All right, so this will allow the tag to rotate with its respective component within the project. As you can see, if we rotate the element, the tag rotates with it, allowing us to create more intelligent, accurate, and readable annotations. Beautiful stuff. Revit 2021 also gives us the void cut family geometry type and instance parameters. This is useful for us because voids can now be associated to family type and instance parameters. We no longer need to create two families to achieve what can be done in one. Voids can be controlled to cut some family types, but not others. So if we can have a look here, the void family now comes with type and instance parameters for visibility that can be controlled in the project environment. This is one of the major updates as the cut geometry. You have a look now. We go to the drip edge. In this example, we've incorporated a drip edge into a window using a sill, using a void extrusion. you can see that we can toggle the visibility of the drip edge by switching family types. If we open the sill family and select the void extrusion, you can see that the cuts geometry parameter has been mapped to the drip edge parameter, thus enabling us to control its cutting behavior by just using family types, saving us some time. For the more architectural specific features, always good to know that they include us architects in the new releases. We have the real-time realistic views, more than 10 times improvement in performance, faster and smoother, more convincing material and lighting appearance, automatic lighting exposure control. So what this does is it replaces the previous realistic mode. So if we have a look in this example, you can actually work better, easier, and faster live rendered views in Revit 2021. This feature, like I said, replaces the realistic views available in past releases, experience over 10 times faster performance, and automatic exposure control. This new mode is available in all types of views and allows direct editing in the model with rendered materials and lights. So we can walk through a finished model, design and modify our building with realistic lighting and materials while we work, or place views with materials and lighting onto sheets. The most awaited feature, slanted walls. Apply a slant to tilt to walls during or after wall creation. Perfect. Adjustable with grips, cross-section and angle from vertical instance parameters. Hosted elements may also be slanted. So in this example, walls have now an instance parameter where you can select the element to be slanted instead of vertical. You can edit the angle of the slanted wall. You can do the same with all the elements hosted to the wall. In this example, the windows. Have a look at that. Also, walls that are curved or elliptical in plan may also be slanted. Imagine being able to design complex and more organic looking curtain walls using this new feature. We have the Revit to Inventor linking. All right, link better 3D data into Inventor. We have the assemblies, Inventor assemblies with AnyCAD. And in this example, you'll see that now Autodesk Inventor 2021 now comes with an AnyCAD functionality for Autodesk Revit 2021 for better coordination in projects. What this update does is it brings better interoperability between these two software for data and better linking behavior. The Revit project can be accessed from a local file or coordinated via the cloud using the Autodesk BIM 360 Common Data Environment. Changes during the design process are inevitable. When the Revit model changes, you'll need to update the Inventor model to suit. Because the Revit model is referenced into your Inventor assembly, any changes to the Revit project will also update inside the Inventor assembly and without file translation. Dynamo. All right. So in Revit 2021, Dynamo for Revit 2.5 is included in the Revit installation. Dynamo 2.5 provides a host of new capabilities. For example, Dynamo now finds required packages in the refreshed workspace references viewer and automatically notifies you if any are missing. The viewer lists the packages used in your graph along with their version and status. In the package manager user interface, the downvote button has been removed to reduce confusion and to promote positive reinforcement. The filter icon has been changed to filter by text to improve discoverability. So significant performance improvements have been made, particularly for large graphs that make changes to a Revit model. So apparently runtimes have been reduced by up to 99.9%. It's always a good stat. New Dynamo version 2.5 comes with 10 new Dynamo nodes, majorly to automate tasks like geometry joining, pinning or unpinning, and hosting Revit elements. Steel connections and analysis play a major role with this update for better design. This upgrade aims to reduce processing time and especially of large Dynamo scripts. Revit 2021, now you can use generative design directly in Revit to quickly generate design alternatives based on your goals, constraints, and inputs. There will be a generative design webinar for architects and interiors this Friday. That is the 29th of May. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to join. More webinars. Please subscribe and sign up to our webinar series this week, where we showcase what's new for products across the disciplines, and use the link in the chat to book. Competition. You stand a chance to win one of 5 coupons to a Moderna online course. Simply complete the feedback form that will be sent to you after the webinar and by email, and submit. Don't lose out. Working remotely? Let Moderna assist with the setup of BIM 360 design to ensure your continuous working. Contact us to find out more. All right, I'm sure we have 5 minutes for some Q&A. Alrighty, Q&A, you can add your questions to the Q&A box within Zoom. Let's have a look at the chat. Thank you, Brooke, for sharing all those links. All right, there is a question on the chat. Can Moderna? No. All right, so thank you everyone for joining us. I hope we are all just as excited as I am for the new features that are available for us to play with. That's all I have for today. Thank you everyone for joining me. Keep well, stay safe, cheers, and enjoy.